Hey there guys, it's Jesse, and today I'm venturing back into the Hive, one of the dungeons in Metropolis. Oh, and boobies. And this dungeon you have to go fight and kill the Queen Bee. Who she is? Clearly this is one of those after my time moments of comics because I don't have a clue. Apparently she's like a hive lady who does stuff. I don't know. But as always, I'm joined by my sidekick and character, the Grinreaper.
Well, hello there, friends. It's I, your beloved character and institutionalized clown villain, the Grinreaper.
Wow, that was a little over the top, don't you think?
I wear a clown mask and carry a giant rifle. It comes with the territory.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes it okay then. All right. Anyway, as you can see here, all these guys have sort of a bee theme. Apparently the Hive is some, like, alien entity that came to Earth, and with the Queen Bee has the power to control men's minds and make them want to serve her.
Sounds like an ex-wife of mine.
You know what? I actually know a few mind-controlling women as well. Trade chat. Anyway, for complete lack of knowledge on this dungeon, I really think it's actually kind of fun. This is one of the first ones I actually had trouble with because I was really under-leveled when I went in. Note to self, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. Also, you've noticed by now that the bee guys swarm you. What, there were like 4 on me right there? Yeah, when you're a little too low for this place, the swarm of 1,000,000 bee dudes on you is not cool.
Interjection! The swarm of any dudes on you is not cool.
It hurts a lot. Actually, there's a second part of this dungeon. Like, I hate trying to explain this game because it's kind of hard to explain. Let me see if I can do this for you.
Clear my throat and prepare for awesomeness.
There are solo dungeons, like I'm doing now, where I have to save technicians and kill the Queen Bee. And then there's alerts. And alerts are 4-man dungeons that are considerably harder and drop better loot and all sorts of other things. Now, like I was saying, there are 2 encounters with Queen Bee. There's this one, and then there's one called Hive Moonbase, which is an alert where you have to join forces with friends and go to the moon and stop the Queen Bee from destroying the moon and a bunch of other awful things she's doing there. Anyway, what happens is, just like you see right here, there's a bunch of guys attacking me, especially these jackasses with the axes. There's a ton of them in the moon base alert, and eventually at the very end, you get to the Queen Bee, and the Queen Bee fight on the moon base is redunculous. It's simple enough to figure out, but the problem is that it's so difficult that if you wipe once, people think it's impossible, and so they leave the alert, and so you have to wait for others to come back. Well, people are so impatient, they go in and try to fight it by themselves. Well, it's tough to do and fight off all the ads and stop the ads from spawning and stuff when there's only 3 of you or 2 of you. I managed to do it with 2 once, and the fight went on for like 20 minutes or something crazy like that. Nice. It was like I was in like an EverQuest style battle again for a second there. It was ridiculous. As you can see, I mean, there's tons of guys here. To come in here low level is stupid. But even though this is a solo alert, I think the first time I came in here I couldn't beat it, so I came back with other people. So you can in fact do solo alerts with other people, except you don't get any achievements from them, because 90% of the achievements in these places are like, do it by yourself and not get killed and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why I'm back alone to kick some butt. Now, this brings up my biggest complaint with the game so far. I can't tell if the difficulty level later on comes from the fact that it's harder, or that they just throw so many guys at you that you're overwhelmed and get killed. That bugs me. Hopefully we'll figure it out as we get more towards endgame, but so far, that's kind of one of my complaints. Now, keep in mind, I have no idea what that machine is in the middle, or what it does. It's very weird. For some reason, when it comes to Metropolis quests, I plow through them without caring too much, yet if I'm in Gotham, I'm like, ooh, interesting, I'll go explore this area. I think it stems from the fact that I just love playing and hanging out with the Joker, And, sorry, Lex and Cersei, I just don't really care. God, these guys are a pain in the ass. Also, I really should turn off auto-targeting, but for some reason it just makes it easier. Though sometimes, like you noticed before, it targeted the barrel, which I shot, and then blew up. Blowing me off the edge, you know. So the whole point of this dungeon is that the Hive has taken over the Metropolis, not Civic Center, what would you call this thing? Like, it's the sports dome? The Mega Dome? I don't know what you would call it, but they've taken it over and they're using it as their, hive. Anyway, yeah, that's what they're doing, and Lex sends you here to stop them because apparently they're in league with Brainiac now, which I don't understand. Maybe, you know, someone who's up on the comics could tell me why this would be, but, yeah, they're down with Brainiac. Oh my god, what just...
Intruder detected. Intruder detected. Initiating defense protocols. Alert Hive soldier bees.
Soldier bees? Soldier bee up in his hole. Watch me crank it, watch me roll. Watch me crank that soldier bee, now super bee. Now watch it rub in you. That was the most horrible thing I've ever heard in my life. And I kill people for a living. So we're clearly getting towards the end of this thing, because Brainiac's boys are all over the place now. And, oh, by the way, those soldier guys that are over there, that's from a quest from the first time I was in here. I don't even really have to mess with them now. I just kind of like to, because they're the good guys, and, makes me feel good to hurt them. That's all. See, situations like this, there's 4 guys there. Now, if I didn't have that awesome bomb, I can imagine getting my ass kicked if I was a lowbie. And even if I had beaten that part, I would have been low level, and immediately 4 more guys right here. Which, I guarantee if I was a little lower on the level, they would have aggroed. So, this is a tough dungeon. And like I had said before, I don't know if the toughness comes from numbers or from actual difficulty.
The hive mind has been breached. Overriding directive. Bring the exobytes to Brainiac. Bring the exobytes
Bring the exobytes to Brainiac!
I wonder if she has to bring the exobytes to Brainiac.
Guards! Protect your queen with your lives!
Destroy the intruder.
Yeah, these guys with the axes. I do hate them, so... You have to fight like 12 of these dudes when she's on the Hive moon base.
LexCorp troops have gone rogue. Request permission to subdue. Over.
Anyway, suddenly out of nowhere, a bunch of LexCorp guys show up, which should have been here a long time ago, but, yeah, they serve no purpose other than to serve her.
Serve me!
And so now they become part of her team. Boom! Now you're all dead.
You will serve me! You challenge me!
Now you see the pollen or whatever that is that she sprays out? It should stun you, but I think I'm too high level to be stunned by her. Those things trap you in little bubbles, but again, I've been here way too much to get trapped. I'm pretty advanced, considering. Or maybe they just stun you. Maybe I'm wrong, and they yeah, it's just a stun. Who knew? But see, she's not very hard this time around. First time I was here, she was quite annoying.
Such vigor!
I'm here for achievements.
You'll make a fine drone, but you must learn obedience.
Shield now active. Signaling Brainiac for assistance. Self-preservation shield active.
From many, one. One mind. One goal. One queen. So they think they are mighty. They think their sworn rival's mine. Soon all of their thoughts will be for me alone. All minds will be one mind. Mine! Brainiac has promised this. Brainiac, I obey. The hive mind has one mind, one queen, and now a king.
There you go, guys. One achievement and hopefully another. I should get two, at least two.
LexCorp troops have gone rogue. Request permission to subdue. Over.
There we go. All right. Got what I came for. That is the Hive Dungeon solo instance run in DC Universe Online. Hope you enjoyed my inane ramblings and me kicking the crap out of guys who were too low level for me. And I will be back with more next time. So, to be continued.